What is up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to I Wanna Be The Boshy on raid mode. For this world, the Mario Desert, I really won't have to practice because you do get a save, or even more saves, not only one, on raid mode. And for the beginning you have to be down here and get through this puzzle. Of course, you can either activate the red or the green ones, and you can only stand on the activated ones. And you have to be careful because these fireballs that are flying around everywhere have very strange hitboxes, and combined with the desert effect, this can be really hard. But what you have to do here, you now have to activate the green button and then go back here and then use these green blocks to get over the cacti. And you really don't have to practice. As I've said, there are saves in this world, so it's not much harder than, let's say, hard on mode. Now go up here. Now here you have to think, because you can't just activate the green button again. You first have to go down here, get through this hole, and then activate this wall, and now go back up again. And now you can activate the button, or you have to activate the button to get through this gap again, and then yeah, use the snake and you can save. This is where things start to get a little bit more complicated. With the snake, you can either single jump, where you can fall off and then use your double jump. You can't double jump like normal, and I always use that double jump. I'm a lot safer that way. And here you have to time it correctly, so you hop on that first ninja when he jumps up by himself, so you can then bounce off the second one, just like that. And be careful here, don't get too high, the ceiling will kill you. Now jump on this ninja if he's standing on the pipe. Perfect. And now use the jump replenishers. And I always skip that last ninja. Now leave your snake behind and don't activate the button, just use the red blocks to get over here. This should be very straightforward. Go that direction they're pointing at. And sometimes they're really glitchy and you die unexplainably, so do take your time here. Now we get to a very interesting gimmick. If I shoot this block, you see I make a very small hop, but I absolutely hate this part, this spike jump. So what I do is I take a running start, and there we go. Jump over the spikes just like that. Here you do have to use that block to get over these cacti. Hit this block and then very high single jump, very high double jump, and then jump under this spike just like that. And here you can also shoot that block before going under the spike, but it's a lot easier for me if I shoot it after I'm under the spike. Now we get to a not really hard part, but the problem is, since we're already at the end, I will take a lot of time to do this correctly. What you have to do, of course, you have to shoot all of these three in one go, so you can get to the upper platform. So I will always save myself until I do it correctly. Yeah, there we go. Now the last jump. Don't screw that up. Okay, now I will quickly do the safe jumping, even though I'm pretty bad at this. You just have to save in midair and then sorta, hopefully, eventually save again. Okay, okay, perfect. There we go. And now the penultimate stage, this final tower. For the beginning you have to jump a few times so you don't get stuck in the platform. You have to be really fast. You see that was really close, so you don't get squished between the platform and the wall. Now a piranha plant will appear and it will shoot its lasers, and you have to of course change the platform to avoid them. Now use these jump replenishers to get back to the platform. And here you have to be fast, so you don't get hit by the laser. And here you have to wait a few seconds, like 1 second max, so the piranha plant doesn't spawn where you are right now. Yeah, okay, I died there. But yeah, you have to wait so the piranha plant doesn't spawn under the left platform early. You can avoid that. And yeah, this beginning part is probably the worst part of this whole tower. It's just so tedious to go through every time. You have to be really fast so you don't get squashed under the wall, under that platform on the right side, and you have to time it almost perfectly with the spike weaving. It's just a horrible part, and you have to go through it every time. And on raid mode, and I think on hard on as well, you don't get a save, so you have to do the whole tower in one go. Yeah, as you can see, that was too slow. You really have to time this part almost perfectly. Okay, that was... I didn't expect to do that this time. And of course you can go to the right platform, it doesn't really matter. Now here again, here be fast, and here wait like 1 second, and then go. Okay, that was bad. I shouldn't be stuck at this part for too long. Even with all I've said how annoying it is, it's not too bad. I mean, it's more or less the last part before the boss. At least the last part that's to be taken seriously. So if I die here, I will accept these deaths. And there we go, back to this part. And here, if you go to the middle platform now, you will have to wait a little bit as well, and now go. Now use the wall jump to save yourself. And here you have to wait as well, so the piranha plant doesn't spawn under the platform you pick. Now just wait until you get past the bullet bills. And the piranha plant will come back a few more times, so use the wall jumps to save yourself. And once you're here, you can't really die anymore, just carefully get up here and go through the door and you're done. And now the final path, not really hard at all. I may do this on my first attempt. Let's see if I really need that save at all. This is a pretty hard jump. Okay, yeah, that's the whole final path. Everything after this is incredibly easy. Pac-Man will try to kill you, he will chase you, but it shouldn't be a challenge if you have control over your jumps. Pac-Man isn't really that much faster than you. I think you and him are the same speed. Now the last challenge is Fire Stick. Just wait until it's gone. And that was it. A pretty pathetic final path. I mean, it's the last thing before the final boss, because yeah, that's all that's left. The boss.